Hola amigos, hoy vamos a aprender un poco sobre la cultura. Today we're going to be talking about a famous artist from Spain. His name is Pablo Picasso. So he was born in Spain in 1881, and one of the reasons we're learning about Picasso is because he was a co-founder of a famous artistic movement. In Spanish it's called El Cubismo, or in English, Cubism. Now, you might hear a familiar word in that phrase, Cubismo, Cubism. Kind of sounds like the word cube. It's called Cubismo because the artist uses different shapes, different formas to create a picture. I want to show you two different paintings by Pablo Picasso, two different obras by Pablo Picasso that show Cubismo. Aquí tenemos uno. Se llama Los Tres Músicos. So this painting, this obra, is called Tres Músicos. What do you think that means in English? Look at the painting, listen one more time. I'll give you 7 seconds to tell a friend near you. Tres músicos. Tres, dos, uno. Well, you should have gotten at least one of those words. Tres. What does tres mean in English? Three. Tres means three. Músicos means musicians. Maybe you can see them there playing the clarinet, the guitarra, and the last one over here is reading music. Maybe he's singing. Now, the Tres Músicos is a perfect example of Cubismo because this obra uses a lot of different formas. What I want you to do is I want you to take about 10 seconds and with the friends in your group, name in español some of the formas that you see. Let's start. Tres, dos, uno. So what formas did you name? I can see a círculo and también rectángulo y triángulo, cuadrado. Do you see any other shapes that I didn't name? If you did, make sure you tell me before you leave today. So you can see here a perfect example of Cubismo because it uses so many different formas to create a picture. Now I want to show you one more obra by Picasso. This obra is also an example, it's also un ejemplo de Cubismo. A ver. Se llama Guernica. This painting is named Guernica. Guernica is the name of a small city in Spain. I want you to take a look at this painting. It looks very different from the painting Tres Músicos that we just saw. This painting is about war. Picasso is from Spain, and he lived through the Spanish Civil War. A civil war is when parts of a country fight against each other. So America, we had our own Civil War too, where the North fought the South. In Spain, they also had a civil war. And during that civil war, there was a lot of death, and there was a lot of violence and sadness. This painting is to show some of that sadness. Show what happens when you take part in war. The city of Guernica was actually bombed during the Spanish Civil War. So I want you to take a look at this picture, and I want you to think about how it makes you feel and what you see that maybe reminds you of war. Take about 15 seconds. Tres, dos, uno. So maybe you noticed la bomba, the bomb. The light bulb is a symbol for the bomb. And also inside the horse's mouth, you can see what looks like a bomb. Maybe you saw the sword. Or maybe you looked at the faces of the people. Everyone has their mouth open as if they're screaming, as if they're crying. This is a very, very deep portrait. This is a very, very serious obra. And it really not only represents cubismo, because you can see a lot of the different shapes that are used, but it's an example of why Picasso is so important to learn about. Art reveals a lot about a country's history and their culture. You're going to be spending some time learning more about Picasso at the different centers today, and I hope that you guys enjoy it. Adios!